Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm just going to be showing you guys how I got these stiletto nails using nail forms. Alright, so you do your regular prepping of the nail. You do the, I already did the nail dehydrator. Now I'm putting on primer on my nails. And I'm just doing the left hand. Okay, now I'm going to be, before I get started, I actually want to make sure I do a little bit of base coat. I always forget that. So as you can see, I do go back and put on base coat. And I'll just cure it for literally like less than 10 seconds because that is an important step. It comes with the kit and you want to make sure you do that. So I'm just going to put it on all the hands, all the fingers. Make it super easy. Alright, so using my spatula, I am using dark pink. I am obsessed with this one right now. Like, this is my color, my favorite go-to color of Polygel right now. So I'm just putting it right in the center, making it nice and easy so that when I begin to move forward, it's a little bit strong. And then also when I push it back, it's enough going to the cuticle to keep it thin back there. So I'm using my brush. Make sure you use slip solution or alcohol. If you don't use it, it's just going to be really sticky and there is like literally no way you can get a nice nail. So make sure you're using some type of solution, either slip solution that comes with it or the alcohol. And I'm just pressing it down, making it thin, pressing it back towards the cuticle at the same time while I'm moving up. Sometimes if you use too much solution, it causes it to move around too easily, like it's too, how should I say this? It's too wet, basically. So don't use too much. You want to have a good ratio. And I'm making sure my nails are all, I like using nail forms because that's the time when my nails are perfectly uniform, like everything's the same height, because on the nail form it has the measurements. So I'm going to 5 with these. Alright, so now I'm going to start to shape it into a stiletto. This is my favorite part because I love shaping and forming. It's really fun, really relaxing, and I mean, like, it's pretty simple. That looks weird right now, but trust me, it'll get better. Okay, so before I go and cure my first, before I go and cure my first layer, I like to make sure everything looks good. You know, it is a little lumpy, but you know. So I cured that. You cure it for the amount of time you need to, usually 60 to 120 seconds. I'm going to do my second layer. I like to make sure I have a strong foundation because it's kind of better to have more on than less on. I mean, you don't want a super thin nail, so especially when you pull that nail form downward to take it off, you don't want a thin nail. So I'm doing a little bit more towards the cuticle and moving it up towards the apex because I want a strong apex. Okay, so I'm just moving that towards the top of the nail. Usually if you have like a client, basically you'll be moving it downward. So we're going to cure that and do another layer because like I said, I love thickness. So it needs to be another layer on there, one more layer, and I think we're okay. This one is going to be on top at the extension. And also pushing it back towards the apex so that apex can be super strong, and then we're making that extension strong as well. Okay guys, so basically I'm touching it to make sure it's like durable, it's nice and hard. I already cured it, but I like to just feel it and then I get the sticky layer off. So I'm just going to continue the rest of the 4 fingers and I'll speed through this, make it really quick. Okay guys, I'm back. I let that play through kind of just to give you a, you know, so you can see what I'm doing and not really have to listen to me talk. But right now I'm putting on another coat of the clear polygel just because I don't want a textured nail. It really annoys me, like, you know, I would be playing with it all day. So I wanted to put a clear coat of polygel right on top of the sparkles. I'm just going to shape that out, you know, get it to the way I like it. You can see my daughter in the background, like literally mimicking everything I'm doing. Okay guys, here I was going for more of a, like a flat glitter look, you know, like it's nothing too textured. It's super easy to do. So I'm just going to put on a coat of, just going to put on one coating of top coat so that can really stick on there. This is going on my pointer finger. Sorry I keep pausing. I'm really like, sometimes when I'm thinking of a design, it takes me a second. But my goal was to get it only on half. I did not align it correctly. And it got on all of it basically. So it was a failed attempt, but I ended up liking it a lot. So yeah, I'm taking my brush and I'm like trying to take off half of the top coat. Maybe if I would have angled my finger in a different way, I don't know. I'll try it again. But it got on. That part right there got on most of it, so yeah. And I'm trying to brush it off, but it wasn't really working. It still got enough on the other side. So what are you gonna do? I love it anyway. So for this design, I'm using a couple of rhinestones at the bottom, on top of the cuticle for my thumb. And I'm just placing some clear polygel. I just wanted to do it that way. I know there's a different way to do it, or many ways to do it, honestly, but placing some clear polygel on top, and forming it right along the cuticle, and that's where I'll place each rhinestone. The rhinestones actually match the color of the glitter finger that we just got finished doing. I'm just going to gently place those on there. Placing rhinestones is not my favorite thing to do just because it's very time consuming, but I mean the outcome is always wonderful. It's always a sparkling nail, a bedazzled nail, bejeweled nail is always super nice. So now I'm just going to kind of form that polygel around it so it's not a huge indentation. So it's not a huge like bold line showing the polygel. I just want to kind of blend it out a little tiny bit. So guys, that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my first time doing the stiletto nails with nail forms. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. Thanks guys, bye!